bum, 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 bum. Why am I getting this stuff in my feed? I said I was going to stop watching this plane stuff. Lord almighty. I was actually setting up the stream for 2 p.m. on the main channel. Just making a thumbnail. Plane crash. Small plane crashes. Oh no, this is a different plane crash. There's another plane crash. This is not even the one I'm looking at. Where the hell is Rosley? There was a different plane crash that happened today as well. Roselli. Oh, okay. Small plane crash. It looks like that. From what I saw in the chat, they were trying to land on the road and it clipped something. A small plane has gone down near West Irving Park and Williams-Sister near Schaumburg Regional Airport. Irving Park Road is shut down in both directions. The plane is a fixed-wing, single-engine Piper, registered an owner in Muscatine, Iowa. Eyewitness who identified himself only as Edgar said the plane was attempting to land when it went down. He said the occupants of the aircraft were able to get out, adding that he believed them to be an instructor, pilot, and student. We saw them coming right straight in front of us on Irving Park, and I'm like, okay, it's just going to turn around. The landing is right next to us, but unfortunately it came right in front of us. The plane was able to turn to the right, so it went into the trees. That's how he stopped the plane. Wow. So thankfully, luckily, everybody's okay. Here's a picture. People in the chat too were saying that people were saying that they clipped like a trash can too. This trash can that was knocked over, and they're saying the neighbor was really pissed off about this trash can. He started screaming at the pilot and the student about the trash knocked over. I'm just kidding about that part. The trash is knocked over, but nobody. But it looks like they survived, though, at least. And apparently there was another plane crash. Let me show you the other one. I can mute that, I guess. There was some other plane crash, too, today. A couple hours ago that just happened. 2 people injured of some plane in Douglas County Meridian Golf Club and South Metro Fire Rescue. A photo posted by the South Metro shows a Cessna upside down on a golf course with damage to its wings and nose. The plane's tail reads ATP, a national flight school with Colorado training centers in Denver, Boulder, and Colorado Springs. So there was another plane crash, too, that just happened today as well in a different place. What is going on with these students and instructors? They could be your pilots in the future for the plane, for the commercial planes. What happened? Lord almighty. Get off my lawn. I don't know what I'm going to title this next stream. Joseph Couch. Oh. Bum bum be-dum bum. Joseph Couch. I did have a funny comment though. Oh, I gotta add that to the thumbnail. Somebody sent me a message earlier, or they sent a comment under one of the videos, and she had said Couch's cousin named Reggie. Oh, it's a guy. Couch's cousin named Reggie Recliner. He did it. The second shooting that happened last night. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know what's going on, man. These planes are falling out of the sky, left and right. Hmm. Solar flare. Shit, maybe. No, wait. What was canceled for today? The press conference? Pineapple, was it really? Hold up. I was about to schedule a live. Let me check this out. Oh, you're right. Oh. Well, it's good that you guys said something because I was about to schedule one. I'm glad I didn't waste a notification. KSP post 11 London will be postponing the media briefing previously scheduled for today regarding the ongoing search. Should new information become available, KSP will schedule a briefing to notify the public and the media, along with locals, federal agencies, continue to investigate leads and search efforts. He's considered armed and dangerous. What? Well, I'm really glad you said something. Dang. Well, there goes that. I mean, at least I have a thumbnail still ready to go, but any choppers out there? Ain't even got no choppers out there in London, Livingston, or and no choppers out there in Kentucky. What happened? Which body cam? I guess there's two body cams. We could do the Sonya Massey or the football player. If we do the football player, it'll be on, I think, this channel. Yeah, I don't want to use the notifications. I guess I want to save them. We can come back later to do body cam or something. I'm wondering if I'm getting all these plane crash things in my feed because of all the shit that I was watching. Please repeat what you just said. What part? They canceled the press conference for today. So yeah, thank you, Pineapple, for telling me. Maybe it's a good thing because I was kind of running behind, and I literally I was like working on a thumbnail. I even got me in the thumbnail that Teabag made this of me. I was doing some research. I had a little bit of research. I had this guy that reached out to me, and he sent me like two videos. I watched part one. He kind of broke down a little bit of the area. So I was like I was checking some things out on Google Maps and the trails and stuff that he had told me about. So, but I mean, regardless, I'll still be ready the next time we go live. We'll see. Because the scanner has been kind of interesting. Last night was another false flag. You know, Trooper Mel. Yeah, Tyreek Hill. Yeah, Tyreek Hill. They dropped, I only seen a snippet of it. They dropped a 2-hour video of it. I don't know if it's worth watching the 2 hours, but I thought we could maybe check it out. The only thing I feel like is anytime I do something long, some shit always happens. Like last night with the debate, that's when that whole thing happened with this other shooter. I was able to barely make it out to catch a little bit of it, the tail end of that story last night. Tyreek Hill. Oh, Georgia Bull. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Which body cam? Georgia Bull. There's a couple of things we could do with the Georgia shooter. Not, I guess not today, because Georgia Bull said Friday. I thought Georgia Bull said Friday would be a good day to call in. I don't know if I've texted with them or not. The Google Voice. Let me see if they're there. Google Voice. I know they called in, but I don't know. I thought we did exchange some text, so I could be wrong. Uh, no, this was that couple that called in. We had a text exchange. The wife and husband. I guess not. Wonder if they emailed me. Oh, I did get an email from them. Okay, let me ask them. Let me send it. But Georgia Bulls. Okay, wasn't Georgia Bulls the coworker that worked with the shooter? He had a little bit of information, but he didn't really know much, though. He didn't know the family. He just knew the shooter in the capacity of being a coworker, pretty much, right? Swinging that. This is in. Shoot, I had the location. This was in. Oh, Illinois. Roselli, Illinois. This plane crash. There's actually two plane crashes today. I guess the chopper's leaving. There's that one in Illinois, and then there's another one that happened today. It's going on September 11th. All these plane crashes, right? I guess the irony. There's another place in Denver, but in all the cases, it seems like everybody walked out alive. These people were injured. Yes, thank you, Tornado Grammy. So two different plane crashes today, small planes. I just jumped on for a little bit. I'm really glad I came on because I'm glad I didn't use up the notification. That means that I can kind of plan for something a little bit later, in case something else happens with the shooter. I show speed. And Diddy got another lawsuit. Oh, the helicopter's still there. I saw this shit last night. Twitter has like some really funny memes or pictures and stuff. uh, he said he has more info. Well, I mean, I guess maybe Friday. I'll send him an email. Maybe Friday we can do something and we can do the body. Well, there was the interview. We could do the interview. Cops in Kentucky forest. Joseph Couch evades cops in Kentucky forest. Could survive very long time. A survival expert. See this? I'm gonna start collecting these articles throughout the day. I mean, if I find enough stuff, I'll jump on for an hour or something later. Survival expert Stewart spoke with Newsweek on the conditions Couch is facing. Several factors make the conditions in this location optimal during this time of year. He doesn't really need a shelter because it's nice and warm. It is, even at night. There's plenty of water in the eastern woodlands. There's plenty of food in the eastern woodlands this time of year. There's a lot of nuts, nutritious nuts, and seeds, acorns, even several fruits ripening. I was talking with this. There's a lot more to that, but I'm going to save it for the live stream. That's a good article. There's the trash that was clipped by the helicopter. There's a lot of trails and paths and all kinds of stuff out there in the mountainous area. I mean, it's probably not wouldn't be wise for him now to be on the trail, but initially when he did the shooting, he could have taken off on one of those trails on a little bicycle or dirt bike. I know. Oh, you live near that road? Roselle. Thank you, Sean. Roselle. I have to remember two 9/11s. Chili. Wait, what? Chili Tuesday, 9/11, 1973 has left me. Oh, wait, what? I misunderstood that. Chili. I thought you meant Chili Tuesday. What's Chili Tuesday? 9/11, 1973 has left me CPTSD, and I'm American born triple citizen. Oh, 9/11, 2001. Okay. But what happened? What? 1973. What? Or Chile. Something happened in Chile. Chile. 1973. Immediately, the government came into office. Nixon's administration sought to place pressure on it to limit the ability to implement policies. Yeah, an authoritarian military dictatorship ruled Chile for 17 years. Oh, I thought you were kind of joking, talking about like a chili thing on Tuesdays. Sorry. Yeah, everybody survived, they're saying. They walked away. Two different plane crashes, apparently. Couch, I think even if he had a bike, like a regular bicycle, he might have gotten kind of far on the trail before he dipped out. But then I guess he would have to hide the bike after. All right, yeah, or unless he had help. And I wonder where's all the psychics at with the shooter? Why haven't they, come up with some locations? NC State Trooper pulled me in hour over an hour 7 of my 8-hour drive from the beach for speeding. He gave me a warning. It's been 20 years since I got a speeding ticket. Well, that was nice. You got a warning. I don't know, Ashley. The small planes have been a lot of. I don't know. I guess it happens frequently. It feels like lately I've just seen a bunch of them. And today, so far, two of them on near around the same time almost. This one's in Denver. Two injured in plane crash. This happened today, 9:43 this morning, near the Meridian Golf Club. I have no desire to get on a small plane. I have no desire to learn how to fly. I have no desire to do none of that shit. I have no desire to go cave diving, parachuting. At one point, I was wondering if I'd do it or not. I don't want to parachute, throw myself off a plane. No, no. I was like, "What's up, man? I'm good, pretty good." Uh, Plane crashes are terrible. I know a survivor from United Flight 232. Oh, he was 9 years old, and at the time, of the crash 1989. Holy crap. Flight 232. 112 people died on that flight. Wow. And 184 people survived in Iowa after suffering a catastrophic failure of its tail-mounted engine. Oh, it has a mount on the engine. I saw this plane. You ever heard of what is it called? The G something? Bezos got one of those planes recently. There's a new one. The G700? Damn, bro. Yeah, I think it's the G700. There's even a G800. That shit is $80 million. $80 million.
This is the Gulfstream G700, one of the world's fastest and longest-range business jets.
This one has a engine on the tail, too. Oh, no, it doesn't. Next to the tail. This is like top of the line, man. Look at the inside. You can customize it, too. You got like a kitchen, and it has a shower in this bitch. You can go to sleep. You can, like, the windows are wider and bigger. Really comfortable seats. There's a bed. All kinds of stuff. Cockpit's all advanced, too. I was watching that video the other day. But as far as, let me see, we're at here. Yeah, so this plane crashed. That is crazy. So it had a catastrophic failure on the tail-mounted engine due to an unnoticed manufacturing defect in the engine's fan disc, which resulted in the loss of all flight controls. Of 296 passengers on crew, 112 died, while 184 survived. That's amazing that those people could survive at least, you know? Wow. I watched a few of them too. There was like a plane crash where there was only one survivor, and it was like a kid. Plane crash, one survivor, child. How many people passed away? A plane crashed. Oh, I should pin the comment, I guess. At only 4 years old, Cecilia Crocker was the lone survivor of a 1987 plane crash that killed 154 people. One survivor. Crazy. All right, I need to get off this plane crash though. It starts and it just doesn't stop. This is Illinois. The plane crashed. I don't know what happened, but it crashed on the road. They were trying to land on the road, I guess, or something happened. They crashed. They walked out though; they're alive, and there was another one that I was talking about earlier. That's in Colorado. They survived as well, though. What town in Illinois? It's called. Somebody corrected me on it before. Oh, there's two cams. Roselle. I think that's it. That's another live camera of the plane crash there. And it said more specifically on a. I had an article that had the specific street that it was on too. Let's see. Yeah, it's at Irving Park Road and William Street. And two people were inside. The two people that were inside were evaluated by paramedics and released. So they walked off, I guess. Oh, yes. Dave said, Mel, have you heard of the Malaysia Airlines Flight 370? Yeah, I watched the documentary on Netflix. I thought it was so freaking good and mysterious. And I thought they did a really good job with that documentary. The thing is, they said some parts were found or something, right? Like it rolled up on an island. But then I thought there was some type of controversy because I thought they were trying to say the guy that found him. I don't know. They were trying to say like he lied or something. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Well, they did find some parts. They did find some parts. While the search has been going on, more than 20 pieces of possible debris have been found by members of the public on the African coast and islands of the Indian Ocean. Okay. So far, only a handful have been confirmed as definitely or almost certainly the doomed plane. I might even have to watch that thing again because there was like theories as to what happened. That's upward flap trailing edge. It's crazy to like have your family just disappear. You don't even get to like bury them or put them to rest. The search for the shooter? Yes. There was supposed to be a press conference, but they canceled it today. And I think they canceled it because I guess there's no new information. There's nothing to say, which is kind of disappointing. I guess it is what it is. Look up the south coast of Plaza plane crash in Santa Ana. Landed in a parking lot. Wow. 5 killed when small plane crashes.
Jory and Giovanna, as tragic as this plane crash was, all 5 on board died in the accident. Officials say it certainly could have been much worse had innocent people on the ground been hurt. This is a live look at the scene here over my shoulder. You can see that plane crash. The wreckage of what is left of that plane is hidden behind that tarp as authorities work on removing the victims' bodies. Now take a look. This is the scene from Air 7, and you can see what we are talking about. That twin-engine plane crashed here in a parking lot just a few miles from the John Wayne Airport. Authorities say that is where that small plane was headed. According to the FAA, the plane is registered out of Northern California. It had left Concord and was headed to John Wayne Airport when it went down. Authorities say they do not know if there was any Mayday call or not. They say all they know at this point is that the plane crashed in the parking lot right in front of a Staples store here in a busy parking lot very close to the South Coast Plaza shopping center. This area packed with people. The plane hitting one parked car. Thankfully, that woman was inside the store shopping at the time.
Oh my gosh.
Officials say they are still trying to figure out exactly what caused the plane to go down. Again, 5 people were on board. All 5 died in the crash.
I wonder if they ever found out what happened. There's some plane channels, like pilot channels that I watch that they break down after the fact, you know, like with the flight data, like the black box, like all the stuff that was recorded, like the NTSB investigation. I don't see that they did that for this plane, though. Not that I can see. Curious to know what happened. Pilot error, or was it a mechanical malfunction? Mustard! Yeah, I was talking about that, Shirley, too. I got the picture for that. The plane crash. It landed in, the one in Colorado landed in a golfing area, golf club. It's funny that whole story. I mean, there's a few things I could talk about Joseph. I'm gonna gather it throughout the day because the couch. Cause maybe if I gather enough, we'll jump on even if for an hour or something. But it's funny the whole story that Couch's mother had said about the neighbor that that like the neighbor's dog tried to bite his kid, so like that's why he threatened the dog. But the neighbor's saying a whole different story, and the mother was like, "Oh, that's why they dismissed the charges because there was nothing there." But the neighbor says that they weren't notified of the court date. It was dismissed because the neighbor didn't show up, but they didn't know about the court date. His neighbor wouldn't even go to court, and it was supposed to be dropped. Look at that. Look at that, mama. So we'll definitely talk about that at some point. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off for now, though, I guess. My mother's calling me. I'll probably go pick up Maddie. Since the pressure's not happening. So, yeah, I'll probably be back later. I'll let you guys know what happens, but they canceled the 2 p.m. press conference. There was another shooter, and they were across the town, Darlene, about 2 hours away, and he was arrested, but it was a different person. It wasn't Couch. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Bloop, 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 bloop.